You may not remember all the names of those who've been on the X Factor, but you're going to remember this one. Rhydian, good morning.
Good morning to you too.
How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
You're launching your debut album.
Yes,
Yeah.
on Monday.
Fantastic. We're going to be talking to you about that in just a moment, and also what you think of the current X Factor, the judges and some of the contestants. You look nervous.
I know, I was thinking
You
that.
look a little wary.
Well,
like,
purely because I haven't been watching
You've
much
been
of this.
working too hard.
If you're going to, well, there's that, but I haven't been watching that avidly this series. So if you're going to ask me about each contestant.
Don't worry, we won't try and catch you out.
We'll treat you gently.
Okay.
A very warm welcome back. Just a year ago, Rhydian Roberts was a struggling classical singer. He knew his dream of getting a record deal would come true if only he could meet someone like Simon Cowell. His dream came true, of course. He got to the final of X Factor, and the rest, as they say, is history. You didn't win X Factor, but you're now launching your debut album. You got to meet Simon Cowell, and what an amazing experience it was.
Yeah, in all honesty, Susanna, my main objective of going into the show was to get a contract. And I was very disappointed on the night, obviously, for not winning, because it was a competition, and I felt I let a lot of people down. And, of course, the contract had passed me by. I was thinking, where do I go from here? But luckily, Simon rang me the next day and offered me a contract. So,
Tell us a bit about you. I mean, I remember the first time seeing you on that show, extraordinary kind of visual image, and your voice is this unique voice. Where did all that come from? I mean, where did the image come from? Was that you? Was that already there? Was it created for the show?
pretty much a mixture of both, because I'm pretty leery in my personality. With the white hair and everything, and I did have white hair at university. Got a little bit bigger in the X Factor. And one thing people have to remember, it was last year for me was just an entertainment show, and we had to be entertaining, so I didn't mind dressing up in outfits and making the hair outrageous. But this year, with a new contract, it's important to make it a little less leery and make it a bit more about the music. And so this is me now. But I don't mind dressing up on a show and making the hair really big.
And of course you owe it to X Factor, and you're going back to X Factor this weekend, aren't you? And you're going to be performing.
Yes,
on the show
tomorrow night.
Now, what's that going to be like? You know, sort of standing in front of all those judges again. Well, one new judge, of course.
Yeah.
What are your sort of feelings as you approach that? Well,
I'm just really looking forward to it, and I'm honoured to be invited back, to be honest, because I didn't win. Most of the winners come back the following year, but not the runners-up, so it's a first, and yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to be slightly apprehensive, but hopefully not under the scrutiny of the judges like last year, and of course the new addition, Cheryl. It'd be lovely to see her again.
I think are you going to sing Impossible Dream? Is that what you will be singing?
That's right, yeah.
We can have a look at that now.
Okay.
This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, and to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest.
I think it's fair to say that you do not hold back in your delivery, do you? You give it the big song.
Well, that song in particular is perfect for me. Because of the epic nature of the song, and we went to Iceland to shoot the video.
I was going to say, where was that? Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, and perfectly in keeping with the song. And for me, the lyrics are very autobiographical as well. You know, the whole 18 months has been really an impossible dream. It's a bit of a cliche, but it's absolutely true. Because never in a million years did I think that I'd be in this position, but it's what I've dreamt of. So.
Now, I know you've been working very hard and you haven't had a chance to keep up to date with X Factor, but is there anyone that struck you on the show?
Well, I saw last week.
Yeah.
And there are a few talented acts this year, and I can't pick a winner because it keeps changing.
Well, also you're going to be meeting them all, aren't you, at the weekend?
Yeah,
so
but it's anybody's game. I'd like to see a group maybe win this year. They were strong last week.
It can be tough out there, can't it, when you face those judges and they say things about you. What was your... Was there a low point? I mean, did you have a point where you thought, blimey, I don't know why I'm putting myself through this? Well,
Not really. On the Saturday nights, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I don't mind people giving constructive criticism.
Was it always constructive, though? And that's the thing. Sometimes it gets quite personal.
I got off pretty lightly, I would say. Initially, you get a bit of bad press and things, but you know what? That just prepares you for the future and a career in music. And that's what X Factor did for me. It prepared me for a life in media, music, and TV very, very quickly. It's very intensive. So I've got a lot to thank.
I suppose Leona's success is the sort of holy grail, isn't it, for anyone entering the show?
I'm so proud of her because she's really set the bar up there, and I've been lucky enough to meet her this last year, and what a gorgeous girl she is. And if I can
still
achieve...
down to earth?
Very much so, absolutely the same person. But if I can achieve anything of that level, I'll be dead pleased.
And Rhydian, I mean, because you look so distinctive, I dare say you get quite a lot of attention, don't you? I mean, if you're out shopping or something, I bet people come up to you all the time.
Yeah, I guess it's quite distinctive. Billy Idol also had hair like mine, I guess.
Was that the inspiration?
No, but I'd never heard of Billy Idol until the show. So, yeah, then Louis said you look like Billy Idol, and I had to do a little bit of research. I could see where he's coming from. But yeah, I get a little bit of attention, and people are really, really kind with what they say, usually.
Have you ever listened to any Billy Idol?
I have since, yeah, on YouTube.
What do you think?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, good.
Nice to see you this morning. Enjoy the show tomorrow.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, great to see you.